I'm Oscar.
Oscar.
Nice to meet you. I'm Vaughn.
Juan, nice. Yeah, we talked before. So
Yeah.
I'm so happy here.
Nice to meet y'all. I'm Reed. If you don't mind, just sign in for me right there, and then we'll get you all suited up.
Get the tour on the road.
Start a tour. So that's our normal entrance. We come through. You can see we have like biosecurity, so we have sticky mats everywhere. And then of course we all wear facility shoes and we wear scrubs, so that's why you guys are all covered up in the little suits. And then the booties and hairnets and everything, that way we can
What's our motto?
Which one? Oh, part-time growers, full-time janitors, that one?
Always make
Today we're shucking. So we have a harvest, we dry, and we pour off the dry wire and shucking. So that's what we're doing today. So we are moving a lot of plant material around. So if you see a lot of like stuff like this, that's why.
Yeah, and usually it's messy. This is surprisingly clean for a shuck day.
So normally come through the locker rooms and everything. And so this is actually our manufacturing hallway, and then this is our propagation hallway, and we're gonna actually make a big loop, and we'll be right back here to end the tour.
Okay.
This is where everything starts. So in this room, we call it the mothership, but it's actually our veg 1. And this is where we have at least 2 copies of every strain that we grow in the facility, right? And the bottoms are relatively small. Some days you come in, this room's just a big jungle, and some days it looks like this, pretty sparse. But believe it or not, there's like, I think 4 to 5 different strains in this room. You want to walk around in here? You want to go any of coming up that we're putting through testers right now. You guys are going to go see in the flower room, you're going to see Mod Grapes, Dante's Inferno, and Gas Planet. And then I have another set of 3 testers. The other 3 testers that are going to be coming out are going to be Punch Bread, Currency, and can't remember the last one right now. Oh, Georgia Pie F2. So it's a better version of Georgia Pie, which is a great strain we kind of forgot about, but it's coming back. So, and so these 2 new these new strains will all drop in January and February of next year. Okay. This is so this is like, so we just took the loads on Monday, and then we recycled that, so we have those new fresh plants every day. And then in about 2 weeks, we're going to clone off of these. These things are going to be this big by the weekend, probably this big by next week. We're going to be putting on, it's going to be a big jumble in here. And so basically every day I'm the 7 of mom plants that's going to produce the amount of clones that we need to go to flower. So 1 half of the room is 1 harvest group, and the next half of the room is the other harvest group. Let's do a harvest run.
That's so crazy.
So those plants next door, those cuttings make these plants, right? And so we root them up, we grow in a little block, and then we pot into these 1.5 gallon pots of cocoa.
And you leave them in that for the whole mothering cycle?
Yep, yeah, these mom plants will live for a total of 6 weeks. Then we'll clone them and then kill them off and put in the next ones right after that.
Okay.
So each tray is designated a specific strain. Like here we have Mod Grapes and we have Papaya Ice Cream Cake. And over there we have Sugar High, Trilla, and Dante's Inferno. You know, and so each one of these is gonna then, these cuttings are gonna make what's gonna go into flower. So we're taking about 630 cuttings off of this entire half of the room. About how many is it per strain, Martin? I think about 140. We take 140 cuts per strain. Yep. And then we take those down, the best of the best win, and they go into our flower rooms eventually. So Jorge, he's the guy that we were just talking to. He's the propagation manager. And so he's the one who manages all the cuttings and everything else. And all the plants and waterings and care of everything from start to the time they go to flower. So in here, we just took our trays that were rooted. See all these trays down here? So we just cut these earlier this week, right? And then those will grow roots. And then about 16 days later, we'll transplant them from those domes into these little 4x4 inch blocks. And then they'll live on here for about 3 days, and we'll move them over to our vent room and put them on drip irrigation.
Nice.
So let me show you some roots real quick. This is the healthy tray roots. So look how nice those plants all look. And then all the roots down there.
Ah, that looks so pretty.
Yeah. So these are gonna get transplanted. This is melted strawberries.
I love that melted strawberries.
That's gonna be, those are gonna be all malls. So this whole section is gonna be all malls. So, probably for the next harvest of this. This is gonna be harvest 95 malls. Basically, that team of 3 guys, they just manage those 4 rooms, and that's the foundation. If we don't have that, we don't have plants, we don't have cannabis.
And not that anyone cares, but from a compliance perspective, listen up. From a compliance perspective, propagation. I don't want to say any department is more important than any other department, but propagation definitely has more metric work than any other area of cultivation. All of the immature batches that we saw in there that weren't 8 inches tall, that don't have individualized metric tags yet, all of those have to be represented, entered in the metric, by hand, manually. All of the cloning that we do, everything in here, even the plant movements, they have a lot of movements around the rooms that has to be tracked in metric too. Whereas in flower, everything's already set. Every flower plant, every flowering plant already has its metric tag. It's sitting in its place in the room. It's not going to move anywhere. The focus is more on tending to the plants at that point. But so propagation is really important from the compliance perspective. And I wanted to piggyback what Reed said by just 3 people working now. That's those guys. Working here. Well, we do have a metric administrator. You guys probably won't meet because we keep her relegated to a back office and don't let her come out. She does probably 80% of that metric work for them, just because it's so hard to manage taking care of the plants and the metric.
They come out and have her kill me here.
All of these plants in this room.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I was like, why did I miss all?
Veg, they go from home to veg. And here in 4 hours.
So all those little plants that's on the table, they get moved over here and they live here. Yeah, they'll go into the flower room that's next.
And then they get really big really fast. Like, what, they've been in here 2 weeks?
No, not even 2 weeks.
Yeah, not even 2 weeks.
They got moved in here last week on Wednesday.
Yeah, and we had to make a modification to that schedule since we were off on Tuesday and National Day. I was just like,
Oh yeah. Oh, we can do it.
very tight schedule. I was like, yep. So when we got the day off from that time period,
Throws everything. It takes us weeks. If we have one holiday, it takes us weeks to recover from it. But yeah, this is, we move these on Thursday.
Yeah, that's right. Perfect. You won't always, see production plants like this getting ready to go to flower in a week that are this tall.
No. Well, most people take at least 15 to 20 days to get to this height. By the time we flowers, most people it's like 1 month. Like 1.5. So we're able to bench quite, because of the media size and our irrigation and everything else, we can irrigate them pretty frequently. And so they'll grow up pretty quickly. When you have an oxygen exchange, that's what helps transport transpiration and nutrients to the plant. So it's literally just telling the plant to grow more, right? Like you can grow a huge plant in a really small container. You just have to be able to provide what it needs, which is nutrition, water, and oxygen, right? If you have those things, you can grow a plant. So that's what I said with like the irrigation strategy. We've sized our block up with, or sized our media up with our timelines of production, and we are able to grow a plant much quicker than if we were to throw that in a 1 gallon or a 2 gallon. It would take a lot more to grow that plant out, fill out that pot with roots, get those oxygen exchanges. On Monday we'll harvest, we'll clean the room, and then the next day we'll come and grab those plants, move them into the room, and then that room will get cleaned, and then the next day on Wednesday the plants that we saw in that clone room will get moved over, and then they'll start their next process to go into the next. So this is day 9 of them being in here. Company differently, and some new ownership too. This lapsed overnight. I think it's just going to transfer hands to a new company, new ownership, and the new ownership's not going to have their test. This is our tester group B, so we skipped.
Okay.
And then in front of us we got papaya ice cream cake, and then we've got melted strawberries. Got California.
Oh my god. Looks like some really nice haze.
Number 6.
You said which one is this right here?
This right here is melted strawberries.
Because this will grow so big.
I'm so glad like we Just like all the personal perfume and like candles.
That's what that's what that smells like.
4, 5, 6 on that one, right? So imagine 11 on that. And it's a black Afghani
Oh yeah, it
cross
was Black Afghani.
with a skunk something or other, and it's like this. It's bigger than my face.
I wish
It's a huge leaf.
I gotta talk to Chris to see if I can make some frames and like I don't know, give them out as gifts. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's compliant.
How long have you guys been in the industry?
A while.
So her and
He's been in it longer than me.
So in this like where we have like cards and things like that since 2015. And then, but her and I used to live in California, and that was like what 2011.
Yeah.
Okay. I just got back from California. I went to PubCon actually.
Oh, how was that?
Dude, hell, it was shit show, but it was like in the best way.
Yeah, I bet in the best way. It
Oh,
should
for
show
sure.
in the best way.
Well, I got a good common question I ask mainly like reps or even like brand owners. What's your opinion compared to like, do you prefer more indoor or do you prefer outdoor?
Oh, that's a hard one.
As far
I
as
think
what?
mixed light and greenhouses.
Yeah,
right?
as far as like to consume mixed light is the way to go.
Okay.
You get the
Yeah.
terps from the sun, but then you get that better consistency from being in a greenhouse, and then you have assisted lights, so then you have the quality of indoor. Honestly, I think that like the future of cannabis is going to be probably the best cannabis is going to be coastally grown in mixed light greenhouses.
Fair enough.
Good answer. I like that answer.
That small batch, like.
Yeah.
I have to help myself with that.
I know.
I'm like, what is that? I don't remember. I make them. I don't remember.
Oh,
So the way that we're going to do this is we have these little
That's
buds
great.
on the bottom. Go ahead and grab, like, don't grab them, but like rub your fingers on them. You know, get some of that oil and stuff on your finger. And then what you do is you kind of smack your glove.
I was about to cuff them.
Real good. What you can do is get that oil on your glove, and then you snap your glove with your fingers and smell. And that's how you're going to get the best terpene expression off of it. Because what you're doing is you're taking that gland to your head, right? And you're bursting it all over your glove. And then every time you kind of push it, snap it back in front of your face, you're expressing those terpenes.
Have to like really go through the lab quickly, and they're not there anyway.
You talk about your concretes.
Yeah, do it. Like, please do it. Like, we love pine goods, and I think deli is the way to go, obviously. Reach out to me, man. Like,
I got you.
we'll do it. Okay. But I'm extending the influencer program, so I want to get more people on board, especially, you know.
damn.